So it should be public. Should be going live here pretty soon. Feel like I'm talking to myself. Hello, hello. We are live. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know which one to look at. I guess this one? I'm not sure what to look at. Forgive me, I'm old. I've never done this before. Hey, we got a like already. Thank you so much. Oh, I guess it does work. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the preview here, so. So I guess we still got. Hey, Chips. How you doing? How's the audio? Can you let me know? Is it too much? Too little? Delayed? Echo? Oh, really quiet. Okay, thank you for that. Let me see if I can fix that for ya. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Oy. Oh. Is that any better? I know I'm old. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, is that better? Is that too loud? I think I might have. Let me know if I'm blowing out your eardrums. Okay, how's that? Is that a little better? Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Yay, we did something. Hey. Very, very nice. So let's see. Trying to see if I can't I'm trying to figure out how to like share the screen and still have your chat up here. Yeah, you can definitely tell I've never done this before. That's okay. It's all a learning curve, right? Well, I guess now we'll just kind of wait for some peeps to check in. Let's see. Oh, that's brilliant. You're a genius. You are an absolute genius. All right, so if I go to another page, can you still see me okay? I imagine so because the camera's still on, but hey, there we are. Very nice. We'll just put up, we'll search. We'll just search that, and then we can go through that. And if anybody has any suggestions, so let me look up, get into my chat on here. Get into my chat. Let's not have that going on my phone. All right, so now we got chat going here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, check it out. We'll just be looking through here. I have a couple of tabs up of some videos that I was going to be looking at. One by Robert Cabral talking about hijacking, positive reinforcement people hijacking. Okay, Dog Messiah, where the dog was involved, or a kid was involved in protection work. We'll check it out. Messiah. Oh God, that's a beautiful dog right there. 30 minutes onward. Okay. So I'm sure it's a long one then. Oh man, they shaved this poor dog. Is this the one? This it? The iconic horse that protects his child when dog becomes aggressive and does the most. That one there. This one. Do.
For this I was born.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So let me know if the audio on this guy is too loud. Okay, so 30 minutes and on.
Yeah, but not in public, because you've been doing the right, you've been powerful out here with him.
Do.
Okay, so then
How cute! I hate the prong collar, I mean, of course, but that's awesome that she's able to like flap that around. This little guy doesn't even react to it. You know, a lot of dogs would chew on it and play with it, but that's awesome. So we can just look into this one.
we can't let our ego get in the way. Then we need to set precedence. Yeah, apply pressure.
Ah!
He just wants to play. He loves her.
So that wasn't, I mean, he was doing just fine earlier. Oh, absolutely, yeah. They definitely shaved that dog to look like a lion. They're just ruining its ability to regulate its own temperature. Oh, yes, absolutely. Good thinking. All right, so we got some captions going on here. Trying to move my little cord out of the way there. Okay. So, like, he was doing just fine there. What I would have done is, you know, while she's flapping it and he didn't react, you could just reward him. You know, you don't have to worry about this prong collar. You don't have to do any of that nonsense. I mean, I call it nonsense, but, you know, to people where if you only have if you have a toolbox and you only have one tool, a hammer, you're going to solve every problem as if it's a nail. So for him, it's just apply pressure on a prong collar. Here, I'm going to put my phone right here so I don't have to keep looking down at it. There we go. Got our... Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, yeah. I mean... She's just precious. She's so stinking cute.
Okay, so this is what you're going to do. If he gets up, you're going to do the clockwork.
Hey, no worries. You know, I'm going to save this stream too. I'll edit out the stuff in the beginning where I was being old and showing my age. I'm not even 30 yet. I'll be 30 in 2 weeks, but still my mind age. But yeah, you just stay as long as you feel like it. I'll repost this video and then you can watch it as much as you'd like. And I hope you do more more live videos in the future for sure. And I'll get better at this as we go. But thanks for stopping by, you know, for as long as you are. I do appreciate having you here, Chips.
Boom, until he comes around. So you're going to rotate and bring him back.
Oh, okay. Very nice. So for, they call me Chips, it's 7 p.m. for anybody else watching this at a future date. Very nice. Where are you from? Where are you located? I'm just curious.
The way I would behave every time he starts to get pumped up over a dog. Because that's going to teach him to start coming around you. Okay? So I'm going to cut Maggie loose. Yes?
Okay, so that's just stupid. This guy is just... Oh, okay, UK time. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. Love it, love it. Wow, quite the difference. 7-hour difference. Yeah, this guy just talking about, he's like, all right, we know this dog is going to get excited, so let's just let another dog go loose. Like, God, it's just ignorance and just stupidity, in my opinion. He's got to add the crazy music in there. Very good. So this dog immediately comes out the gate barking and charging at this other dog. Really? That's your demo dog? Yeah, definitely. I would never be. That's good thinking. Yes, that I would hope not to be live streaming at 12 a.m. your time. Yeah, exactly. This is just stupid. Just stupid. I mean, you're just setting this dog up for failure. But that dog running out as quickly as they did, as crazy as they did, makes me wonder how much control he has over this dog. Oh my God, this is just... No, this is not okay. He's literally making this dog shark bait. This is the worst thing you could possibly do, and the stupidest thing I could imagine doing. You're absolutely 100% setting this dog up for failure. I mean, like, it doesn't take a genius. I mean, this little girl could probably figure out that's probably not a good idea. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Yes, they are absolutely putting this little one who doesn't know any difference, doesn't know any better, they're putting her in danger. Absolutely. Especially with this dog, if it were a flat buckle collar, it'd be bad. Oh no. Yeah, it's bad enough that they have a prong collar on this dog, which is applying more pain than just a flat buckle or a harness. But yeah, she's going to want to get in between this to protect her dog. That's so dangerous.
It doesn't matter how that dog's behaving. Good job, sir.
No. That's not how we work. It doesn't matter how this dog's behaving. No. I would be slapping my leash around, not trying to hit the dog, but swinging it around, getting this dog away from me. No. You don't get to act like a fool and come up on my dog and my dog's just going to sit there. That's how my Shiba has been attacked several times. He's been attacked on leash several times. Thankfully, he's never been injured, but that's why he has become, so much more like anti-dog, which he was to begin with. I mean, I can admit I didn't socialize him as well as I should have, back then, but we learn, and it's okay to make mistakes. Hopefully, as long as you learn, okay, great. So we don't, repeat those mistakes. Very nice. British tea, right on. You go enjoy that. But yeah, like this is just, the worst. I mean, like, yeah, my sheep has been attacked, a couple of times. And so since then, because I thought this is what you're supposed to do, just make your dog sit, make them be patient, no matter what the other dogs are doing. Just, let them do whatever they want to. And it's like, no. If my dog is leashed and your loose dog is coming up to me, I'm known as the crazy dog lady anywhere I go because I've lost my control. I've given up on having self-control. And when I see a loose dog coming anywhere near me, I start screaming, I swing my leash, I am throwing rocks, I'm yelling at the owner, at the dog, and then they wonder, like, oh, well, what was wrong with that lady, and they always make me out to be the bad guy. It's like, I don't care. I'm not out here to make friends, like, especially not with people who are so, little Adonis side, he knows. He's like, Mom's going on a tangent. But, especially people, I'm not out there to make friends with people who are just so rude and just blatantly ignorant and just they act so self-entitled. I don't get it how people can be so, they're the ones in the wrong and rude. Number one, not having leash laws, not having a dog under control. Their dog gets to do whatever they want. Of course, it's not the dog's fault at all, but they do that, and then they get mad at me when I'm trying to protect my dog and therefore their dog. So now if somebody is stupid and they ignore my signals, I don't recommend anybody do this, but I let Adonis go and snap at the dog. I mean, of course, that could start a fight. Absolutely. Do I want to start that fight? No. But he can teach these dogs to stay away from him before they even make contact with him. So I let him go out and tell him off, a little bit. And then, of course, I get him back, to calm down, and we move away. But I don't want him to ever think he cannot protect himself if he is cornered like this. And this trainer, purposely set himself up for this. That is just idiotic. You're not dog messiah, my foot. Jesus. This is how you make a dog reactive. So the dog was probably playful to begin with, and now he's going to be frustrated and in pain and forced to sit there while basically what could be, for this little girl, she has to sit there in pain, but she's at the entrance of Disneyland. Or there's a big scary, say she's afraid of mascots, and there's Goofy running towards her, and she can't react, and every time she cries or whatnot, they tell her off or they spank her, which would be ridiculous anyway. No, so dangerous. She's even fearful of this dog. And this dog here could redirect and snap at her. She doesn't need to be here for this part of the session. Hopefully she shouldn't learn any of that. This guy does boarding, guarding. God, so dangerous. But like this little one is just, he's an adult. He may still have the mindset that she does, not as an insult of like, he's a lesser, of any sort, but or that she's any lesser or greater. But I mean that he may not, if it's the way it's always been done, and he's continuing that cycle, say, that's how he grew up, is this is just how we train dogs, then he's going to be teaching her that, and so on and so forth. So I hope that she will break that cycle and she can learn earlier than him and not practice that behavior as much, that we don't have to do this. This is actually dangerous. And hopefully he will learn that too after this. I mean, in the comments just yesterday, somebody told me they had actually been they had paid for a class with, I believe it was Dog Daddy, a 4-hour class, and he spent, I'm sorry, it was a 3-hour class. They spent like $400, and he worked with the dog for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and they felt so ripped off. They felt so bad for their dog, and it was just like, I mean, I could make a lot of money, trust me, very easily by doing this, but I choose not to. Instead, I choose to, live paycheck to paycheck, and no, we pretty much just went over a couple more seconds, so you really haven't missed anything. I've just been going on a tangent. But I choose to take the pay cut because I work for the dog, not for the human. And of course, I would love to be able to be paid for what my time is worth, and that's what I'm working towards. Is taking clients who can appreciate me for the method I'm using and the way I want to do it. I don't reach out to people who would think like the dog messiah, because I've learned that you don't get anywhere with that. Oh, good question. By the way, do you remember, related to Cypress Arrow, I heard some updates that they basically just changed the name of their company almost immediately afterwards, and are just continuing to do that. As far as Phoenix, I believe the dog went from being an indoor happy dog to being an outdoor only dog because they became so reactive, and the family just basically couldn't trust the dog anymore, which is very unfortunate. I haven't seen any other updates after that, but yeah, basically I don't know what name of the company they changed it to, but yeah, they just changed it to another company name, and they're just still doing it all over again. And apparently there was someone in the police work who worked with them a lot, who had a lot of their dogs trained by them, one of the sheriffs or something. So of course, sweep it under the rug and move on. They're not going to do much about it, unfortunately. But I mean, at least it's out there. I have a video in mind talking about the sit means sit, or in Hawaii, that was I think somebody was like an undercover person there, or just maybe somebody watching their dog being trained that posted that. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. They were just pretty much slap on the wrist and away they go. Absolutely, yeah. Phoenix, that Cane Corso, for anybody in the future watching this, if you're not aware, there's a video I did on the big thing that blew up of Cypress Arrow. They had a Cane Corso that looked very similar to this little guy, and 2 collars. I think there was a prong and a slip lead, basically in cross ties, pulling as hard as they could, and this lady was hitting it with a crop, which is like a horse whip, no different than just hitting it with a whip, trying to get it to sit, teaching the dog to sit or lay down. I don't know, but this poor thing was just choking, and it went viral, and a lot of people didn't have a problem with it. I mean, you would be surprised. The dog daddy video I did recently of him traumatizing a German Shepherd, putting it up to other German Shepherds. I have like maybe, I think, 10 likes or more than that, which I appreciate every one of those. And then I have, I think, 26 or 28 dislikes. So people hated it. They absolutely, it's just the ignorance in the dog world is so sad. Oh, no way. Phoenix was sent there to be trained as a service dog. Oh, no, that's so sad. And yeah, her owner is left without a very much needed lifeline. I mean, that is so unfortunate. That poor dog, and the poor people, like, they trusted these people. They didn't know that it was going to be that aggressive of training, which is why you should always do your homework. Really, really ask a lot of questions. I don't necessarily support board and train. unless I know for a fact that the person behind it is a positive reinforcement trainer, and we know exactly how they work, and they're not afraid to have cameras shown of how they work and whatnot, or have the owner there. My ferret's running around. But
blood pressure. You're doing good. You're doing. Stop there. No pressure.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I'd be happy to check out any videos that you want me to look at. I tend to go on like a talking tangent, but yeah, I've got all day. So even if you can't watch it live, then you can watch it in the upload, for sure.
Yeah, because
but
he did really well, and you handled it well, yeah.
Yeah, you handled it well. Yeah, my foot.
Oh, they're perfect, sir.
No, not perfect. Like, yes, I don't want my dog to necessarily try to, stand on top of the other dog, but like he's not in the wrong. He's trapped here. Like all that, they're lucky that it went as well as it did, because he has no control. The other guy has no control. This poor little one. She's so cute. She's precious. She's just watching all this, and she might think, she's learning from dad and from everybody else that, hey, this is okay. A lot of kids let random dogs run up to their dog, and they don't know. I don't blame the kid at all.
Listen, trust your instincts. Don't be married to anything that I tell you. We have to
trust your instincts. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Now, look at all those lip licks. Instincts don't necessarily mean squat, especially not with humans. Because we've been taught really bad, horrible instincts, Oh, I don't know if I'm delayed or not. I see. Okay. Sorry, I saw a delay on my phone, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't just like frozen there. It could just be my my phone's Wi-Fi, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm going to keep on going. This is just so unfair. No, the other dog was being rude. The dog was up in his business. If he wanted to sniff the other dog, he could. Sorry, 1 sec. I'm going to check my... Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't freezing a bunch. Oh, I might be freezing. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, I think we might be good. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
And she goes and pets him while he's already nervous, and he's looking at this other dog. Could have led to a redirection. Just dangerous. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. I might try to, for next time, bring the quality down just a pinch. I think it was on my end as well. Yeah, so no worries. I think all the recommendations say, like, put your stream, as high quality as it can go. I'm going to tone it down just a pinch. So it's still good quality, but that might help because my internet is not the greatest either. So no worries. Clockwork. He's staring. Right now, this could lead to something. This would be when I would want to get his attention to break away from this dog.
You gotta start moving, and the rotation is gonna put his mind on making that clockwork happen.
No, not necessarily. No, you're just moving the dog away. Exactly. The dog messiah just sounds like a bad trainer. He does, absolutely, and he is a bad trainer. Anybody who calls themselves dog messiah, dog whisper, dog daddy, these like big names that it's just to stroke their own ego. People have tried to call me like the puppy guru and whatever, and I'm like, I'm just me, just Tay, just K9Tay, just T, whatever you want to call me, dog trainer, that's me. I don't feel like I need any special name because I'm not special. I just understand how to work with dogs. Okay, very nice. They call me Chipset. I think it's because it's around the time that the soaps start and finish here in the UK. So it could cause massive uptick in electricity demand. So that could be part of the buffering. But I think it's also part of my internet too. But that's awesome. No. This is actually going to make him go from wanting to play or be any bit playful to reactive now because he feels pain. He's going to. Hey, Miss Clark. Sorry, I just realized that you were the one who had that message. I thought you were calling me Chip. So, wow, I'm glad you're able to stop in. Yeah, this guy is just. He's changing this dog's. What could have been the association of other dogs from essentially a positive thing to a negative thing. Yeah, any trainer who has to be big on themselves and using over-the-top alpha names is incredibly insecure about themselves. I totally agree. And especially people who shave their dogs to look like a lion or put these special collars on to make them look tougher, cut their ears or, dock their tails. And I'm not saying he necessarily did that. A lot of breeders, you get your puppy like that. So unless you look for a breeder and you specifically can request that they leave those intact, tail docking, I think, happens after like 2 or 3 days after the puppies are born. And ear cropping, I think, is like at 4 weeks or something. It's all cosmetic. It's unnecessary. I think that's why in the UK, you can correct me, or in a lot of European countries, it's banned and they don't do it, which I think is amazing. And also let me know if I have a light here that kind of like whitewashes me. But let me know if I'm too dark in the video. I know when I get closer, it kind of gets darker. But let me know how the quality looks for all you folks out there that are watching so I can improve on that.
Pressure.
Ouch.
Perfect. Now, on the video, you'll be able to see.
So she's right in the middle of this dog is sniffing her.
You give you a big kiss. You inadvertently.
This little girl may not want the big kiss.
Right there, no need to apply pressure, sir. No need to. Now, rotate.
No.
Rotate. Clockwork. Quick, bam.
Ouch! No! Don't correct this guy. Rude. This guy's teaching him to be so dangerous. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Clark. I got my Boston from a breeder. They cut off her tail, even without. Oh, absolutely, yeah. A breeder should absolutely, check on that, or you can, check with the breeder and be like, hey, I really don't want this and whatnot. That's unfortunate. I would be working on building engagement, absolutely, and handler focus with his dog, not just throw a prong collar and start yanking, absolutely. Miss Clark, you have so much more. You are a better trainer than the dog messiah is here. Oh, really? Oh, how interesting. Oh, poor little Boston doesn't even have a nub. I hate that when they completely take off that tail. I mean, especially for any dog who has, I've seen a lot of Aussies like that. It's just flat rump. The tail is very important for communication. This part I really hate. The girl is getting way too close. She's running and jumping around. Absolutely. She's just doing her thing. She's just being a little kid. She's bored, because these guys are talking. She doesn't realize she's putting herself in danger. She doesn't realize she's adding stimulation to the dogs. Oh, how good. How cute. Yeah, I'm glad that your Boston is very expressive. Lets you know her opinion. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, dogs have to learn to be that much more exciting or expressive when they lose that. It's like as if you didn't have like eyebrow muscles, or you got like Botox and you numbed part of your face. You have to find other ways to express yourself. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, poor thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gosh, wow, for Kennel Club registered. Yeah, there's, honestly, I would say on that subject of, Kennel Club, I saw a video of a person who said that, they were showing English bulldogs and said what they say is like, the proper look. I mean, as if like, who says? By whom? I look at proper look of proper for the animal being healthy, but this breeder said the best show dog she ever had was a brother-sister breeding. I think they call that line breeding, as if it's any different. It's literally just inbreeding. And she said that was the best show dog she ever had. Like, really? Really, people? But that was, I mean, the video was taken like a number of years ago. So, but I'm sure it's still going on. I mean,
He's doing amazing. You're doing amazing. But you're just teaching him temperance, okay? It's okay.
teaching him temperance.
Eventually, we disallow the rotation, and you make the right decision.
No, so he's saying this dog can't even look around. Just sit here and take it. You are just at the will of... Sorry, I'm trying to fix my little thingy from flapping around there. Maybe I can rotate it. Rotate like what he says, rotate. Good Lord. I mean, just... Yeah, just make your dog a robot. Just a slave. Just sit there and don't move. Don't be a dog. Don't have your own expression. Don't think for yourself, is how people are training dogs. I allow my dog to think for himself. I don't require eye contact from my Shiba because I always see his ears going back. He knows exactly where I am. And so if I see his ear going back, if I make a noise, I say he's listening to me. He can keep his eyes in front because there might be a car or a coyote in this area. There's occasionally coyotes at night. You know, they've never caused a problem for us. Or they might be another dog ahead, but I want him to allow to see what's in front of him, and he can still listen to me. Yes, absolutely. Yes, the tension on that leash is just raising this dog, the black dog, the Cane Corso's anxiety, and just pressure of, you know, this is pressure, this is pressure, this is pressure, this is tension and pressure. You know, socially and just mentally, you know, this dog's anxiety is just going to be going up. He's going to feel more trapped and thus going to want to react more. Yeah, and the fact that he praises the owner for doing stupid nonsense. This guy is here to be taught by the trainer, and so he's reinforcing this behavior. So that means he's going to continue this and think this is the right thing. You know, regular owners come to trainers because they apparently know more, right? I mean, it's like, you know, the blind leading the blind, or in the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. This guy, this so-called trainer, has one eye, and this guy doesn't know any different, and so he's like, yeah, let's go this way. You know, I mean... Yeah. In Crefts 2022, the best of breed bulldog didn't even meet breed standards. A severe underbite, a huge flap of skin on his snout. Oh, yeah, which is not part of the breed standard. Wow, really? Hey, Mark, how's it going? Howdy, howdy, howdy. That's so sad, Chips, that they... Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Crefts is just... I don't understand that. Proper whatnots. Absolutely right. There's no pressure and release here. That's why I talk about how dog trainers talk about pressure and release. They don't even use it like properly. You want to talk about properly. The dogs should learn on release, and you should only use as much as you need to. But so glad Mark is here. Mark is the owner of Zeus. If you look back on the channel, or you go to the reactive playlist, you'll see Zeus and how far we've come. Mark is his owner, and he's just a wonderful person. So thanks for dropping in, Mark. Oh, nice. Yes. And Paige. Oh, I'm so glad she'll be able to see. That's true. Chips, that they, you know, I agree. I don't agree with their breed standards, but they don't even go by that. You know, I mean, dogs used to have a breed standard to begin with because it was, they were used for things. And you know, if you look back 50 years, there's a great video of showing what dogs looked like 50 years ago or 100 years ago and now. And they're just totally changed. Like the, you know, German Shepherd went from like a nice lean flat back to like at an angle, you know, bad hips, or the English Bulldog. Did you know pugs used to have a nose, like an actual snout? I mean, it's insane. Absolutely right. People are very good at giving pressure and corrections, and they don't know how to give release, which is the most important part, is releasing your dog from that pressure. because that's how they learn if you're only using pressure and release. Absolutely, how people treat other people. They never know how to back down from an argument. Absolutely right. People need to learn. I've learned how to better communicate with humans and read their emotions through working with dogs. And so I try to use positive reinforcement with people as much as I can, or read their cutoff signals. Yeah, I bet, Miss Clark, that I'm glad that, I mean, German Shepherds are awesome dogs, and it is sad that they've been declining quite a bit. I mean, they're beautiful dogs. They're so just, I mean, any dog is an awesome dog, but yeah, German Shepherds are definitely, on my list of dogs that I fancy myself. But I'm always particular to the Spitz breeds, ever since I got my Shiba. But yeah, this is all just so too much. Now she's calling this dog over. This dog wants to play with her, and he's of course going to be protective because this dog's already been bugging him, and now he doesn't know that this dog isn't attacking his little girl, and she's just having fun. She doesn't realize she's creating more trouble for this dog, but that's probably what they want because humans are so good at correcting. I always say that, like Bree, Zach George's wife, Bree has a very good quote, and I love her. She's just like the sweetest person. She's just like so pure and humble. I love Bree so much. But she says that punishment is rewarding for the punisher. It's reinforcing for the punisher because we get the behavior that we want. It's easy to punish. There's a breeder in the Netherlands aiming to better the breed standard for French Bulldogs. Oh, very nice. Hawbucks French Bulldogs. Very nice. I'll look into them. That's awesome. Oh, how cute. Happy birthday, Zeus. Zeus had a birthday yesterday. If I'm not incorrect, I think he turned 6 years old. And he ate a whole frozen duck neck. Very nice. Very nice birthday present. I love giving, dogs like I'm a fancier of a raw diet. But I love to give them like special little treats for their birthday. That's also like, really good for them. And so a duck neck is awesome. Really good way for, duck neck or chicken neck or turkey neck. Great ways to clean your dog's teeth if they chew it. Oh, Zeus turned 7. Oh, he's getting so old. Not really. I mean, he'll probably live forever. Absolutely. Constant pressure on a prong is, for me, seeing a prong period is a red flag. But constant pressure, absolutely. One, you're teaching this dog to ignore pressure. And 2, you're just causing a whole mess. Enormous red zone, human and dog aggressive concourse rehabilitation drop off. Hank part 1. All right, so we're going to check out Hank. I love that name for a dog. That's adorable. All right, we're going to look up Hank part. Oh, Lord, there's so many parts to poor Hank. Oh, God, he's gorgeous. Oh, my gosh, what a beautiful dog. Beauty is a dog's curse, So, again, same thing. Dog was in a crate, runs out. Doberman, at least they have their floppy ears, it looks like. No tail. It could be a part Roddy, I don't know. From 48 minutes on. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is where all the drama comes from. Oh my gosh, so cute. Again, their ears are missing. It's just, there's this one, breeder. I think she's a hoarder. I've covered her on my channel before, and I probably will cover her again. That she says that she will always cut a dog's ears off, crop them, whatever you want to call it, because it's more beneficial to prevent ear infections than not. Like, really? That's no excuse. That's just, just admit that you like the look if you're going to do that. I'm with you, Mark. I wish they lived forever. Absolutely. At least as long as we did. It looks like Scar from The Lion King. His coat is dropped. He is absolutely a handsome dog. Yes, Senza Tempo Cane Corso is the the person I'm talking about who crops off all her dog's ears, and she tries to act like dogs are pack animals. She tries to be the alpha, all this nonsense. She just teaches her dogs to be bullies and dangerous, and she teaches them from a very young age, because she can't throw down a 50-pound, 100-pound Cane Corso when they're fully grown. She takes advantage of them when they're young and holds them down and side submits them and mouth bites them, which is really just her hand going on their muzzle, which dogs know. You're not mouth biting them. They know you're using your Homo sapien hand or primitive primate hands on their mouth. They know we're not biting them like a dog. Just very dangerous. Oh my gosh!
He's just here boarding. He doesn't have any training. He's gonna
just bored. Poor dogs. This is. Oh, sorry. They're here for boarding. Look at their tiny kennels. Look at how many are side by side. Trying to have this on the best quality. It still doesn't look very good quality, but oh my god. How often do these dogs get out of these kennels? God, that is just... Look at how small they are. This dog has looks like a double kennel, probably because it's his dog. Good grief. Why does he have a chain around him? What does he plan to do with that chain?
She's gonna run up to him.
Oh, that poor dog. So he knows she's going to run up to him. It could fight. He doesn't care. He's like, whatever. You're the trainer. I trust you. Just because somebody says they're a trainer or has videos doesn't mean they know anything. And this guy is proof of it.
Hell, if we will. She's gonna run up to him. I'm okay with it if you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it if you're... No. That is just idiotic. The kennels of my mom's friends' boarding kennels are twice the size of that, and her facility is not as well established as this. Right on. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Not as established. It's just nonsense. God. Poor thing. No blanket, no mental stimulation, no water bowl, no whatever. We don't know how long these dogs are in these kennels. Jeez, people. They have an indoor-outdoor area for each kennel. Awesome! Very, very nice. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who knows, like I said it a million times, how long they're in these kennels for. This is just a taller crate. That's all it is. Jeez. Ow, 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 ow. Poor thing. So this dog that was just here for boarding gets snapped in the face by this dog. Because this idiot of a trainer, look at how far away, I'm assuming she's with him, she could be his wife, she could be whatever. Look how far away she is. She's nervous. Look at how far away Cranberry is. He's certainly nervous because I've seen him in other videos. This poor dog is here for boarding, and he could create an aggressive, reactive behavior in this dog because of this, and she was simply there for boarding. I don't think her owner would have... Did he get permission from the owner? Probably not. I'm going to say no. Jesus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Mark, boards, his dogs at, a very nice place. I've never been there, but, Kayla, his boarder, has, farmland. The dogs get to, they're in a house environment. They're awesome. And, she's, 10 times better than 100 times better than any kennel boarding facility would be better than this. I mean, this is just ridiculous. It's my job to go in and play with the dogs. Oh, how cute! There was one dog who was terrified of me to start with. Wouldn't come out, kept barking and growling. I just sat. Very good, very good. That's awesome. Quietly on the floor of his kennel, threw his ball to him every so often since he had interest in that, and by the end, he didn't want me to leave. Oh, that's awesome! Patience and understanding, and that is all done in under 20 minutes, as many trainers like to brag about their time. Absolutely. That is kudos to you, Chips. That is amazing. I love it. Again, you all have 100 times more skill and common sense than this idiot who calls himself the dog messiah. Oh my God. And he says, okay, so we know we have a red zone dog. which is just a reactive, human and dog aggressive. So we're flooding him with this guy here with a camera. We're flooding him with this guy with a chain around him. We're flooding him with another dog. He's in a new environment. Ugh. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm proud of you too. That is so cool. Like you should be putting out information if you want. You should be putting out training advice and at least videos, showing that, like, more than this guy should. I mean, that's amazing. I'm so glad that you were able to help that little pup, and not in the way that dummies will tell you need to do it. Okay. Poor thing. Aww. Okay, so she might be, maybe a Rottie. I don't know. Still missing her tail. I thought she was a.
We figured it out. He's dog aggressive.
Oh wow. So he has a choke chain on the dog. Lovely. So now we figured it out. We didn't know before if he was or not, but now we figured it out. Wow. Lovely. Is this her dog? I would absolutely be irate. So he didn't know. So we're going to test it out. And this poor dog has to be the one to figure it out. You're the guinea pig. So now she learned a bad lesson because this idiot didn't know. I don't care if we don't know if a dog is dog aggressive or not. I don't do it this way. I walk them around. I could go on a 2-hour tangent of how I would do it, but not this way. I mean, I don't want anyone any dog to learn just to figure out if they're dog aggressive or not. I can tell if they're uncomfortable with other dogs. That doesn't even mean that he's dog aggressive, by the way. This dog just ran up into his space. He's on a choke chain. He's choking. He's uncomfortable. He doesn't trust his owners. He's in a scary environment. There's, a bunch of people around. He was just defending himself. That doesn't mean he's dog aggressive. My Shiba will do that if you run up on him and he's on a leash. That doesn't mean he's dog aggressive. He could be fine with dogs if he's off leash. If he has 10 minutes to get to know a dog, he's fine. Oh, gotcha. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think, you can certainly be, a dog trainer in your own way, just even posting just like a 2-minute explanation video, or you can even just like do a really quick little synopsis of do what I do, like a little react or a little video, or just do whatever you can. Like, I think you would be a great trainer for sure. Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, Mark, definitely. Once you find a person that you trust with your pets, like, I'm with you, that you plan your vacations around their time. Hi, Paige. How you doing? Yeah, if somebody intentionally allowed my dog to get bitten or allowed my dog to bite another dog, I'm right there with you, Chips. I'd be ballistic. I would still be yelling at them by now. And people, you can absolutely be what is it? You can stand up for your pet, be an advocate for your pet, and their rights. It's not easy. Like the one time I actually stood up for an Aussie Shepherd that I was training. I wasn't even going to a gentleman for training advice. We were there for chiropractic adjustment. He just right off the bat starts taking the leash out of my hand, grabs it out of my hand, starts popping her on her harness. And I said, no, we're not going to do that. And I didn't say it. I yelled in his face and took the leash back and said, we are not going to do this. If this is what you're going to do, we're leaving. And after, 5 minutes of going in circles, him just being an absolute a-hole, I left. We didn't get any chiropractic adjustment. He was there trying to tell me, I've been training Schutzen for 20 years. And I'm like, I don't care, dude. We're not here to train. We're here for you to adjust this dog. And now because you screwed it up in the beginning, trying to teach me how to train my dog, or the dog I'm training, it was just, and when I left there, I broke down crying because, it was so traumatizing to me. But I'm so glad I did it. I stood up for the dog, and it was just, I've never, when you've been put down so many times by other people, even if they know nothing, it can be very, very traumatizing to actually say your piece. And so even if anybody out there has that kind of reaction, please keep going. Know that you're doing right. I know I did right by Miss Lola, the Aussie. So I mean, it's hard, but you get better at it. And I wouldn't have changed anything about that. I'd like to work with small pets. Oh, that's awesome, as a full-time job, since they are my absolute passion. So maybe I could do something like that. Absolutely. I'm all for you. I support you, Chips, in that. I absolutely support you in being able to help small pets. I mean, you already have proven that you have the skills of what it takes. I think that would be terrific, and I think a lot of people... Paige wants to see a video of angry Taylor. Okay. Miss Clark says, I had to stand up for my puppy at her first vet visit. Good for you. We switched vets after, and I've never had to advocate. Good for you. Right on. I implore you. I applaud you. That is awesome. I wish more people felt that they could do that, and you can, and you should do that. It's not easy, but good for you. I'm just as picky. I'm very picky when it comes to my vets. And luckily, I haven't had to change vets as of recently. Since living here in Washington. I mean, I actually get a lot of compliments. This is not me boasting on myself, but the vets that I see say that Adonis is the nicest Shiba they've worked with. And, it's because he taught me how to understand him and respect him. And so he's great. And he's my little, he's the legend. He's my legend. But yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous. If Paige wants to see an angry Taylor, then we can go to. Does anybody have any? Either somebody can give me a. Oh, actually, this one here. I saw this one that has a Shiba in it, so that'll get my blood boiling because I'm very particular on Shibas, and everybody knows. Who doesn't know? I hate Beckman. So. All right, Chips, we'll see you later. I'll always advocate for all my animals. Good for you. I'd advocate for my hamster. That's awesome. Oh, before he passed, because the vet's just completely. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. You're not leaving. You're just okay. Finishing your sentence. Sorry. Oh, well, even the tiniest. I advocate for my gecko. I've advocated for my gecko before. If you can see, I don't know where my finger is, but she's over there. She's in the corner. That's Pinky. She is 7 years old. Around that, I've had to advocate for my geckos in the past. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have the vet that I do. I mean, I've looked into other vets. They're just blocked up since COVID. Really short one. Sierra Stevens at Off Leash K9 Training. All right, I'll check it out. Let's go to this. Yes, I do. I have a Shiba Adonis, 11 years old, going on 12. I have a Pinky. I have a gecko. She's a tangerine leopard gecko, which means that she's just yellow and like orange spots. And she is about 7 years old. She's my gecko in the corner there. And then my ferret Hermes, who is 4 years old. He turned 4 in January. So he's kind of getting middle age for unfortunately he's a Marshall's ferret, which is kind of like, I got him from Petco, and I didn't realize until afterwards that they're like basically a ferret mill, like a puppy mill. He has a tattoo in his ear and everything, so they're not the healthiest, but I do hope to support like rescues in the future and get a rescue ferret. There's awesome Facebook pages for like lots of ferrets needing rehoming in the future. But yeah, those are all the little pets that I have at this moment at Off Leash K9 Training. Yeah, whenever you have a company named it like Off Leash K9 Training, I already am worried about them. Oh, she even puts in the oh, this is somebody else posting, I think. Ariel Kunz puts trigger warning. I thought that was by the actual trainer, but no, I don't ever want to see another off-leash training, K9 Training again. You hate that franchise. I mean, I already don't like them. They're absolutely great for showing people exactly what not to do. Mark geckos can live, I think, 20 years. I think there was a record of a gecko living 30 years. Like, there's geckos 29 years old, but I think on average 15 to 20 years is a good lifespan for them. She's actually the longest living gecko I've had. In the past, I've had a gecko that lived 5 years, and he had a blockage. Actually, both geckos I had before had a blockage that I didn't realize. I took him to the vet too late. My previous gecko was on oxygen on the 4th of July. The vet called me. Leopard was his name, Leopard as in leopard. But poor little guy, he had him on a tiny little oxygen mask because they were trying to help him, and it just didn't work out. So he, humanely euthanized him, which is not putting him in the freezer. Don't put reptiles in the freezer, please, because they don't just go to sleep. They die a horrible death. Trigger warning for people. They're still very conscious, and because they're cold-blooded, they feel as their blood cells crystallize before they die. So very slow, painful death. So take them to a vet to euthanize them, I think, using the chemical versions, like injection and whatnot. So please don't put them in the freezer. Anyway, that's a PSA. Yeah, I would love absolutely this trainer here seems like the perfect red flag videos. Gonna be getting guinea pigs. Oh, they're so cute. Oh yeah, I've heard that it takes a special vet to know like little animals in their care. Vets tend to be pretty ignorant on their care. Right on, good for you. Are all pretty extreme. So no, I'm all for it. Send whatever you want. Absolutely, we're going to be learning about their body language. Both going through something traumatic. Absolutely. Snake Discovery, I actually have them on in the background. That may have been where you saw that, but yeah. I love Snake Discovery. It's a great channel for learning about reptiles. I've learned a lot about my gecko from them. They're an awesome. I love Emily and Ed. They're a great duo. They're a great channel. I support them fully. So anybody looking to get into reptiles, definitely check out their channel. Very, very informative and very cute. Okay, so if everybody's going to get ready, we're going to check out this video here. So immediately says, trigger warning, this is how Sierra Stevens at Off-Leash Canine Training in Huntsville treats your animals when training them. Oh, Lord. Okay.
This is how Sierra Stevens at Off-Leash K Training in Huntsville treats your animals when training them.
Ouch. Shock, shock. Ouch. Ow! Oh my Lord. Yeah, the dog's really gonna sit now. Oh my God.
Of the dog the video, and they have no clue how their dog is being treated.
Now when the dog shakes their head, I automatically assume that's a shock. So we're gonna go back to the beginning. Oh my Lord, woman. Shock, shock. Ouch. Knee. Oh my God. Jesus, woman. Just choking. Just like the name of the company, right? Sit means sit. This is what they do.
She refused to show the owners of the dog
oh my
video.
God. That's why you never...
No clue how their dog is being treated. Share so we can find the owners.
Jesus. Why? I'm surprised that she's not just like stepping on the leash to get it to lay down. So you have to do all that to teach the dog to sit, which means she's an absolute idiot. I can get a dog to sit without even touching them. And she has to choke it, have it stand on its... Adonis would have absolutely ripped her a new one. He would have fought back. He would have been chewing on her. He would have nipped her on the calves and would have led to more abuse. And she refuses to show the owners. This is why you never work with, in my opinion, never work with anybody who refuses to show you what goes on behind closed doors. They should be happy to show you the videos. You should be able to be there, no problem. Oh my God, this poor dog. Think twice about what? The dog doesn't know what you're talking about. Just the way she talks to this dog. I mean, it's beyond abuse. It's like she just sees this dog as a slave. If this were my dog, Oh, I mean, I won't say anymore. That poor thing. Ouch. I'm going to assume shock. I don't know. Maybe just shaking off because of the... Ouch. Shock. That was a strong shock there. That's why they reacted that way. They said, ouch. So she boosted that shock level so high. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, I absolutely adore their channel talking about snake discovery. Their reptile shop is exactly the kind of thing I'd want to do in the future. Absolutely. Small pets, besides the breeding and selling, all sales would be adoptions and fosters for charities. That's awesome. I love that. Chips, that sounds amazing. Ooh, yay, go have fun in Hobby Lobby. Mark and Paige, great goodies in there. There's no way to get a dog to do everything. Oh yeah, in just 2 weeks. Absolutely. It's just it does look like a Saint Berdoodle, or like a old sheepdog poodle. Yeah, such a sweet dog, and you have to do that. We all agree it's not training. Absolutely. Oh yeah, no, this is not training. But the thing about it is, you can abuse a dog in any way you want to and claim it's training, and people will allow it. They'll adore it. They won't do anything about it. And people who speak up about it are just tree huggers. We're kind. We're cookie pushers. Oh, you don't know anything. And that's what's wrong with today's society, is that at this point, I'm not talking to trainers because they're not going to listen. I'm talking to people. I'm not even talking to ignorant owners or people out there who love this kind of stuff. I'm talking to people who are open-minded and want to learn and hear the truth, the hard truth. Board and trains are pointless, absolutely, unless you plan on bringing the owners in absolutely for a few days a week and showing them how to work with their dog. 100%. The dog will immediately forget their training if the owners don't absolutely continue at home. That's why as a proper trainer knows that we're training the owner, not the dog. We are training the owner, the human, to continue the training with the dog. I have it fully planned out in my head. That's awesome! How you would set up the shop, separate into sections. Main sections would be main floor, where dogs are allowed. Each one, small animal species would have their own room. Very nice. Where dogs, except assistant dogs, are very nice. Where dogs are not allowed to prevent stress. That's amazing. That is brilliant. That's a perfect idea for a shop. Giving everybody their space. And oh my gosh, that was just ridiculous. That is just puppy tantrums nonsense. Good grief. I was going to make this into a video, but I guess we can put this live. We'll start here until you have some other suggestions coming in there. So we'll play through the... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good.
So cute. Did he say Shiba Inu? Or did he say Shiba Inu? People usually call them Shibu Inus.
This 5-year-old Shiba Inu has...
Shiba Inu. I get on their case, but Shiba Inu. Super cute.
Yeah. She goes at dogs. She gets to him, she stares him in the face.
Hi, little one. Oh my goodness, look at that little baby.
I'm the last house on the block.
Before what? She looks older than 5 years old, but, early graying is a thing in dogs. But, I hate that. I'm the last trainer before this dog gets put down. No, that's just ignorance on the owner's part. Okay, you've been to the wrong trainers. You haven't you put accountability on the dog, not yourself. Oh, okay, balance train. Oh, I didn't know you were a trainer, Miss Clark. Okay. Senior trainer, K9Tay of Academy of Canine Behavior in Washington. Oh, no. Beckman's not even worth the time. At K9Tay of Academy of Canine Behavior in Washington, beating up a dog. Yeah, absolutely. We'll actually check that one out because I'll go into tangents forever with Beckman. Let's see. Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of abusive stuff in like the state of Washington, which I'm so sad because like they seem very forward thinking, but maybe it's just the areas I've been in. Trainer, Carrie Taylor, or we'll look it up. Carrie Taylor of Academy. Oh, there we go. That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true, Miss Clark. You were, 100% correct. Oh, actually, I think. Oh, I've seen this. This is actually on my list, so I'm glad you brought this up. Absolutely, I have seen this video before. Absolutely. That Miss Clark is absolutely correct. That a lot of times the method did not fail. It was just not either used properly. It was not continued. A lot of times with my case, in my case of using positive reinforcement or other people, they say, yeah, we tried positive reinforcement, it didn't work. Okay, well, if you didn't use the method as it's designed, then you weren't using positive reinforcement. It wasn't the method, it was you. Either miscommunication between you and the trainer, either you didn't care, you didn't listen. I've had plenty of people that I've just dropped as clients because they just didn't want to put the time in, the work in, they didn't want to listen. Oh Lord, I've seen this. This one got me irate. So Paige, you're gonna be looking at a very angry Taylor here in a minute. Yeah, I mean, there are many different variables than just this didn't work, it didn't work. I've dropped clients because they just straight up wanted me to train the dog and didn't realize I was training them, and they just didn't want to listen. So okay, I've had trainers that worked with me for one session, asked me what I thought about certain tools like e-collars or invisible fence, and I told them, hey, I don't support those, I don't use those, for this and this and this reason. I work this way for a reason. And 2 weeks later, dog's on a shock collar, people are just waving high like, okay, all right, cool. I feel like they wasted my time. All right, they want to do it, it's their dog, they can do it. I'm not saying their dog is abused by any means, but just I disagree with that. But there's a lot of variables, absolutely, that mostly I feel like it falls on the owners. Either you had a bad trainer, or just miscommunication, or a lot of times in my cases, like I've said, owners just don't listen. It's not that they could be confused very well, but a lot of times from the people I've seen, they just don't care to listen. But oh, perfect, yes, you are back in time. I would be happy to react to horsey videos. Actually, there was one I recommended about using rubber bits, which to me is no different than any other bit. So we can certainly look at that from Horse-Drawn Productions, if you've seen them, with Barry. We can look at that one for sure. Because unless you have any horsey suggestions. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense in the horse world. If anybody doesn't know, I'm against bits, whether they're rubber or leather, anything in the horse's mouth. I'm against chains and whips and spurs and tie downs and all that nonsense with horses. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. You're welcome to show me anything you want about horses. I love it. Okay. So warning everybody, this is a hard video to watch. This dog is absolutely traumatized and abused, in my opinion. They're not hitting it with a metal bat. It's a plastic bat, but the dog doesn't know any different. So if you're ready to see that, we're going to get started. Let's see if I can't change the quality. Good Lord, this is... Oh, okay, that's as high as it goes, all right. This dog's walking perfectly fine. Why not reward? You could reward this whole time. What do you mean no? I mean, you can use no as a marker reward of like, hey, you did the wrong behavior, but I prefer not to. Like, if the dog showed the wrong behavior, it's because they're following your body language. You're not telling them what else to do. So I don't think it's necessary to tell someone no if they make a mistake. That's just me. because it makes me more frustrated. How about you say, oh, try this, or change your body, or just make it easier for them. That's just me. Oh, good dog.
Make me do it.
No, that's not make me do it. This dog is trying to please you. You really? You're that stupid that I'm just going to say straight up stupid because of what follows. I hate it when people say that the dog is like throwing a tantrum or like, I don't want you, or make me. It's like, no, the dog does not think that way. They can. My Shiba is proof of that. They can get sassy. And I love a sassy dog. But this dog is trying to please you. Good Lord. My most favorite dog training videos or dog training sessions are the long and boring ones. Absolutely. Okay, cool. If you post a 30-minute video of you counter conditioning a dog at the dog park, absolutely. Okay, thank you, Miss Clark. I would be happy to do that. Absolutely. Okay, so Chip says, I'm fine with bits personally since I know that bitless can go very wrong if used incorrectly, but I just don't really agree with using bits harsher than snaffle. Okay. Mark says, vouch for a sassy dog. Absolutely. I love a sassy dog, and Adonis is the freest spirit that I know. Very good. Why couldn't they reward this dog? They're doing excellent. Look at this. Not a single reward.
Because I told him I'd kill him.
Yeah, I told him I'd kill him. So they're saying, oh, he's doing well because you threatened him ahead of time. Ignorance. Oh, Jesus Christ, woman! Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry for anybody, if I'm not trying to offend anybody religious, but, oh, that's just my go-to, like, oh shit word, you know? Sorry, Paige. That was absolutely unnecessary. I don't know if this dog has a prong or on. Aye! Okay, this dog has a prong on. Okay, there's so much to... My blood pressure's going up. There's so much to unveil in this moment. Hey, Page Productions! Trigger alert, absolutely. Spent 20 minutes yesterday working with a dog, just hanging out at the park. Oh, that's awesome. I love it, Miss Clark. Right on. Looking at triggers and not reacting. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Paige says, I double vouch for sassy Adonis. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, that Miss Clark says it's an ego thing for trainers to withhold treats. I don't get it. I'm with you. I think that it is an ego thing, or it's ignorance of thinking, I don't want to have to treat my dog forever. And it's like, well, if you do it properly, you would not. But you're going to rely on a prong collar forever. You're going to rely on threatening the dog forever. Oh, my Lord. But regardless, I feel like people forget that their reins are actually attached to the animal. Yeah, I'm always as gentle as possible. Very good. Constantly paying attention to the horses. Very good, Chips. Absolutely. I got to a public high school, and I've heard so much. That's true, Paige. I know. You're getting older, so I always try to be protective of people. So thank you, Paige. I'm sure you've heard much worse. But, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is exactly how Adonis would react. You attack him. He's under threat of a tight prong collar. Why are they hitting him? Because he reacted? They caused the reaction. And then they say, no. I would love to, I don't recommend this, but I would love to treat these women, camera person too, anyone involved watching this, I would love to treat them in the same way they treat this dog. Prong collar. If we have to stand on a ladder to get the leverage, I would do it. And just, you know, again, I don't recommend violence. It just, this is not training. Okay, perfect. Deal, Paige. I'll be there. Very nice. Hitting him. Why? Why? Okay. If you're going to give a correction, I don't recommend. This is not a correction. This is beratement. This is abuse. Mental abuse. The dog doesn't have to yelp for them to be abused. They could shut down. Learned helplessness, which Beckman says is necessary to learn the recall. He's an idiot. And he tries to come here and I always get sassy. He tries to come here and give me advice. Really? You come to my channel and try to leave a comment, which I've since just deleted, trying to give me advice to stop doing what I'm doing and just post my own videos? Okay. All right, Beckman. Which I did. You know, the pug. I hope anybody who watched that enjoyed it. This is just... Yeah, how do people in this video, how are they just okay with it? Because they're blind. I mean, there are none so blind as those who refuse to see. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. Because they get some kind of, results in the end, people watch it. And they love it. I mean, you got results. Who cares how you get them? I care. You guys care. The dog certainly cares. Oh, Lord. Yelping, fearful. This person's like, I'm getting my feet out of the way. And the dog's smart, and she goes over and hides. He or she, tail tucked. Oh, my God. Drag him out on a prong collar.
Oh, he's so mad at you. Oh, he's such a bad dog.
He's the bad dog. I would be so mad at you. He's the bad dog. You just, back to what I was saying about the correction. A correction, you have a second to correct and a second to reward. And that correction should be one and done. You don't chase the animal for 8+ seconds. Because then it's just, the dog doesn't know why you're attacking him. Did you hit him because he wasn't in a heel? You should have rewarded him the whole time he was healing. This is just nonsense. I mean, absolute nonsense. They're just getting an ego boost. Idiocy. In Washington State, it is legal to use necessary force to defend your dog against beatings like that. It is legal. Oh, that's awesome. Good to know, Mark. When I was younger, I believed whatever a dog trainer told me. Absolutely, because they were smarter. Tie a dog's collar to the ground, to a ground stake, and stop them from barking. Really? Professional said it, so we did it. Yeah. But then I did my own research. Good for you. And started properly exercising that dog and making enrichment toys. That's awesome for her, and barking ceased. No restraint needed. Good for you, Ms. Clark. That is amazing. That's using your brain, which you have so many more brain cells, at least 2 more than that other person that taught you. Again, it's like the 5-monkey experiment. You do it because it's always been done. They have, 5 monkeys in a room, or we'll say chimps, which are actually apes, I believe. But we'll use, 5 chimps in a room, and there's a ladder, and there's a bunch of bananas on top of the ladder. One monkey goes up there to get it. They spray them all with the hose. All the rest of them with the hose. Okay, that one doesn't go up there anymore. They replace a new monkey in there, and so on and so forth, until they have 5 new, we'll say chimps, like I said earlier, or apes. 5 new apes, chimps, monkeys, whatever, in the room, and none of them go for the bananas. They don't know why. Just because whenever anybody else tried to go up for the bananas, they beat the other one. They don't know. The new ones don't know why they're beating it. They just know that they got beat when they tried to go for the bananas. So my recollection of that story, whatever, is probably not entirely correct, but you get the idea that it's just always been done that way. Nobody questions why. There's no other threat of the hose, but there's but we still just beat them because that's what we do. Perfect. Chip says, we plan on getting some privacy film to put on our front windows so that my dog doesn't react to everything outside. Very good. Not to stop him from barking, as per se, but rather so he's not as stressed. There you go. That's management. Management is a beautiful thing. When you can't control your dog, just try to manage them. For some dogs that bark, I'll cover up the back windows. Or like with Zeus, Mark made a homemade blindfold for him. And that's management until you can work with them in an appropriate setting. I've both been really enjoying their enrichment toy as well. I want to get more. They are expensive. Yeah, maybe Miss Clark can give you some ideas of some of her homemade toys. That might be awesome. You could get like a plastic bottle and put treats in there and just drill holes in it. Hide Easter eggs. Go get them on sale after Easter and just hide some treats in there and hide them around the house or the yard or something. That might be really fun. So again, this dog is still just not a single good boy at the very least.
Until they retreat.
You attack them until they retreat. Wow. Learn helplessness.
He was still at you.
He,
Snarling at you.
because you beat him in the face and on the head and in the body with a bat. He was defending himself. He knows the laws of Washington better than you do. Oh my Lord. Jesus, people. Exactly. Praise that dog. Oh, I plan on making my own snuffle mat once. Very good. That's awesome. I have some in mind. They really love their Kongs. Yeah, Sniffy toys are awesome. Plan on. I need to be walking my dogs right now. But this stream is so good, I can't leave. Besides, it's raining, so I'll just. There you go. That's a good excuse. There you go. And thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh God, that fear. Look at that looming glare. You better. That dog is terrified. This dog, if it wanted to, if it knew it had the power, that bat wouldn't stop it. Adonis would still be saying, screw you. He nipped at trainers who tried to force him to sit with the prong collar. Then they had to put a muzzle on him, because then the teeth go away, and then it's like handcuffing you, and then they can go on to beating you. Yeah, now he gets the good dog. Yeah, I just beat you. I choked you with the prong collar. Now you get a good, because you're a slave. Good slave. I don't care if he lives with two 80-year-old people. Then he may not be in the right home. Have you ever considered rehoming him? Have you ever considered using positive reinforcement so you don't have to rely on beating a dog or abuse or torture or pain or force or pain compliance? When I work with a lot of people. I've worked with a couple that was 99 and 102 respectively with a brand new King Charles Cavalier Cocker Spaniel, or maybe it's just King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, named Cricket. He was adorable, very nice couple, still very active, and the husband, who was the older of the two, reached out to me for help. We got Cricket trained, no problem. Never had to use any of this. Just I had to speak a little louder so he could hear me. I had to talk a little slower. They taught me how to interact with people with hearing issues, and we couldn't bend down as much because it was hard on his body and balance, but we worked our way through it. We never once had to. I saw them for 3 visits, and he did great. They did great. I don't care if you're 80 years old or 8 years old. This is not necessary. You don't have to use this to teach. When I teach, I try to teach in a way so we can get the dog to be able to be worked with by the youngest or the oldest or the weakest, or and not weakest as in a derogatory term. I just mean that, you may or may not be in a wheelchair. Maybe you're in crutches. Maybe you just, you get tired. Maybe you have POTS syndrome, or you're fainting or whatnot, or you're just, whatever. The dog can work with anybody in the family, and without them having to rely on violence to enforce their command. I had a dream last night where the wind blew away my dog's gear. Oh no! Their vests and fleece coats, and at one point someone accused me of, oh no, using a prong on them. The dream got my dream self got very pissed. So I'm very proud of my dream. Good for you. Absolutely. A dog that should be easy to train, looks like some kind of a cattle dog, gets the baseball bat. Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry. We know you would never do that, Chips, not to your sweet pup. Putting him down for their reactivity. We know that you could easily help them with that. Yeah, they say not bad. See, people find this impressive.
Only one that can bathe him because he does this
Yawn.
for baths.
Doesn't sit for baths.
On the intake paperwork, he just never went after Amanda. I don't know if it's because she over the foot shuffle. I got on him for it. He started muzzle punching my toes, and I corrected him for it.
Muzzle punching your toe. Then that means that you're doing something wrong. You're causing him to feel the need to. When a dog muzzle punches me, like I've had it before, the Aussie that I talked about earlier, the Lola, you know, she's very sensitive about touching. And so when I went and touched her without her realizing, I didn't prepare her that I was going to touch her on the side, which has taken few visits before, many sessions before I felt comfortable to be able to put her harness on, and I still do it slowly because she's uncomfortable, and that's fine. You know, but she, you know, when she wants to go outside for a little potty break, you know, I startled her. I didn't prepare her. So in her mind, I ambushed her, and I went to go touch her on the side without thinking, without preparing her, and she just turned around and just kind of hit my hand with her nose. And she did, you know, it was a purposeful behavior. And so I said, okay. You know, she just touched it, and then she realized, okay, I'm here. She didn't do anything else, and I slowly moved away, and I said, sorry, that was my fault, and she's fine. And we corrected that. So being very aware of your dog talking to you is very important. That she could have bitten me, she could have nipped at me, but she didn't. And she's a very, very reactive dog, where she will nip and bite if she doesn't know you, if she's uncomfortable. But you know, we've taken time to just let her know she can trust me. Exactly. You know, but his tail's wagging, so he's happy, and that's one of the biggest misconceptions. Just because a dog's tail is wagging does not mean they are happy. It means they are stimulated. You know, I've seen people. I think it's Big Chuck McBride, which somebody recommended, and I'll do a video on him in the near future. That trainers will say, we have a dog that we pin to their side and their tail is tucked, but if we untuck that tail and make it look high, that the dog is happy. That's the equivalent of me, you know, being terrified of something or being angry or upset. You know, say I had to put my ferret down, God knock on wood, and somebody just puts a smile on my face, forces a smile even though I'm crying. They say, look, now you're happy. Do you feel happy? No. I mean, it's just, absolutely. I know, Mark, my blood pressure is just going crazy. But they see this as impressive. That's why I always ask, what happens behind the scenes? How did you get this result? The results are, yeah, great. What I find to be more important, how do you get these results? Not a single good boy, not that it would matter, but I mean in a case of like abuse, then yeah, he probably would appreciate a good boy. He probably would wag his tail. Because he's a dog and he's forgiving. And we don't deserve them. I mean, it's a privilege to have a dog, not a right. Especially if you're going to treat him like this. Poor dog. Not a single good job, good boy. Not a single treat. He's afraid to get up. And he's doing this because of the threat of that. He knows that bat's there. He's very well aware of that.
It's working much better for you.
Well, because you beat his ass with a bat. You chased him around. You scared him. I'm surprised he didn't soil himself from being fearful. He's behaving much better. No shit, Sherlock. Jesus. Look how far he is from her. He's watching that bat. If she didn't have that bat, he wouldn't be acting nearly as well. I mean, maybe he would, but he you know, he's acting that way because of the bat. And they may or may not do it in a color that he cannot see. So it's very well. So it's just a blurry force hitting him. That's right. It's my right to have a dog. Mark says, I don't know how the owner can just sit there and watch. Even if I thought it was the right way, I'd have to leave. Absolutely. I can't watch that. However, knowing what I know, I'd be beating on that tree. Absolutely. The only thing I know that a wagging tail means True happiness is if they're absolutely right, Chips. Is if their whole butt's just wiggly butt and if they just can't control it. That's right. On a happy note, just found out Lucy loves fried popcorn shrimp. Lucy's Mark's chocolate lab. I believe 15 years old. And yes, that's right. I'm sure she loves that. Since my Boston has no tail, she just wiggles her entire bum, and her front end follows with it. Wiggle bum. How cute! I love that. Yeah, Adonis doesn't really wag his tail a lot. I mean, I don't know if it's a Shiba thing or not, but when he does, it's a very special occasion. So I appreciate that little wiggle of just the tail, no butt going with it. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Look at looking away. They're trying to avoid this person. Wailed on him. Jesus, woman. This owner is as abusive as the trainer. Good Lord, woman. Look at this dog. He's trying to lean away from her as much as he can. He's watching that bat consistently. Oh no! Uh-oh. Okay, sorry, I lost my
Hello.
my little chat thingy there. 15 and a half. I know, sweet Lucy. She'll be crossing a rainbow bridge tomorrow. And of course, I would do anything for Mark and Paige and Lucy and Zeus. That's right. Yeah, we're Mark and Zeus are giving Lucy a great send off. Mark and Paige and Zeus. Well, probably not so much Zeus, but Mark and Paige are giving Lucy a very nice send off. Whenever my Boston really wants to show me her toy, she comes to find me, wiggles, and tippy taps the entire way. Oh, and then dive bombs onto her toy when she finds it. Does a happy tippy dance. That's so cute. I love that. Okay, dog training off leash, K9 in Las Vegas. Dog training off leash, K9 Las Vegas. More bat content. Oh my Lord. Jesus, that's like frying your dog from a shot collar and they say, no, it doesn't, blah, blah, blah. Good grief. Puppy injured. Is that the one? More bat content. Oh, is this the one? Yeah. Off-leash canine. Oh, look at that poor Doberman. This is like Cyprus all over again. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Trigger for people. I didn't know this. Gonna be a lot of yelping. Fearful dog. This is just like Cyprus. This dog is yelping. It's in pain. This Doberman is fearful, and look at him bending over. He has his weapon. He's staring at the dog. Looks like he's smiling. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Alright, so we're gonna start. Oh my God, this dog is so stressed. It probably has a shock collar on.
I'm gonna show you what I'm fucking teeth gets you. Come.
I'm gonna show you what your teeth gets you.
Down. Come.
God, if this dog had a tail, it would be tucked under its body. Shock collar.
Down. Come.
Yeah, he has a shock collar in his hand. What happened there? Did he hit the dog with the bat? What happened?
Come. Come. Get over here. Come.
Oh my God, he's shocking the dog. Shocking. That light means he's shocking. Oh my God, he's just frying this dog. Ouch.
Come. You gonna be about it, bitch. Come on. Come.
Really?
Come.
Oh my God. Piece of shit. Jesus Christ, people. Yeah, I heard a thud too. I have never seen a dog so stressed out. The dog is screaming for help but isn't being heard. Oh, absolute pure compulsion abuse. I hope he was arrested too. You know, Mark, I hope that he, as you've said before, I hope he tripped on the way to the police car if he was. I hope he was drugged behind it for a little while. I'm just kidding for the sake of people who think that's, you know, not nice, but everyone, it's an actual baseball bat, not a plastic one like the last trainer. Oh my lord. I would love to see him attack him too. Yeah. I would absolutely react to that video of this dog. He has windows. People can see this. This is how you teach a dog to come at you? To come to you, not come at you. Oh my god. Yeah, to teach a Doberman, any dog, to lay down, you threaten him with a bat. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is just...
Come on.
Oh, come on!
Down.
I just beat you. Come here.
Down.
With his bat. Okay. Real impressive. Yeah, real gangster. Real gangster, dude.
No, I ain't got no problem doing it when you're close to him.
Doesn't have a problem doing it when you're close to him with a bat, when you have the threat next to him. When you don't have that threat, use the shock collar. This dog is going to attack someone eventually. Mark my words. Just like Cypress Arrow, that Cane Corso could not come indoors anymore. It was meant to be a service animal. Good lord. All this macho bullshit that these people try to pull. And there's a dog in this kennel learning this, probably already done the same thing, saying, what's my fate? Good lord. No, you got it right the first time. First time someone doesn't have a bat, that Dobby will be coming at them. Absolutely. I hate that we have to have 2 of these franchise locations in my state. Oh no, I don't even know. They're willing to do your dog for the money. Oh, absolutely. Animal cruelty charges dismissed against owner of off-leash canine. What? No way. Animal abuse at Aberdeen Acres Pet Care Center. Dog abuse while training. Yeah, it's all over the place. And yet I just watched a video by, I think, Robert Cabral saying that there was a person in... Where were they? It was possibly Ireland or maybe somewhere in the UK. They were arrested and fined $1,000 for simply walking their dog with a prong collar. The 2 extremes. I mean, like, now they said that they were walking. He said they were walking. Walking. It was in the newspaper. We don't know if they were actually just walking. I mean, this is training, right? So we don't know what they were doing. But I mean, hell, I'd rather have that. I mean, I don't necessarily think that just walking your dog with a prong collar should get jail time, but yeah, I mean, a fine, hell yeah. This prison, jail, locked up, or at least given the same treatment he bestows upon this dog. Oh Lord, I think, read your contracts very carefully. If he has a contract that, you know, if he has a contract with you, and it states that he's not liable for certain things, I think he would be safe. But if not, I would absolutely try to sue them. I would trash them. I mean, it's just like this. I don't know who posts this. I don't know who's recording this, but it's on the news. But not much else is going to come from it. I mean, good lord, people. That's the second last doggy video I have lined up for you to watch if you want to. I found another that's far worse than abuse I've ever seen. Yeah, send it up. Florida man swings, chokes, slams neighbor's dog during training session. Police. Oh, I'm not even surprised about police. I mean, police training is some of the most aggressive training with dogs. That's why I don't support dogs as in for protection, because you make them a weapon. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody does that. Like, they do have certain companies that positively use positive reinforcement to train dogs and police work, but there's like, of the two main companies, or a couple main companies, are the ones that are the broadest, that train a lot of the canines for, you know, a bunch of other. I think my neighbors are just blowing things up. I don't know if you heard that. They bang it all the time. It sounded like somebody just fell from the roof, but okay. Yeah, the police training is very dangerous when the way they train them. Unless you use positive reinforcement, it's easier. But okay, it's not police training. Oh, it just says police because the man. Oh, gotcha. They got arrested, charged 2 counts of animal cruelty, and had his own dog taken away from him. Okay. Aww. Lucy says hi, little man. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. All right, let's look it up. Yeah, Florida man. I think apparently if you look up Florida man and then your birth date, there's always something crazy that you'll find associated with that. Florida man swings alligator. What the heck? Chokes. Slams dog. Oh my lord. Oh, those poor little huskies. It looks like a Malamute. Oh, look at the little tail. Oh. I'm glad this person is following and recording him. What is he doing? Making sure the collar's not going to slip, huh? God, that poor thing is terrified. Get your other leashes out of the way because this one's off leash. Good, I'm glad he was arrested and had his dogs taken away. Oh my lord! What the fuck is wrong with you? No, by now I would get out and stop this man. I wouldn't sit here recording. Oh my lord. Now he's what, kneeling on him? Is that husky his own dog? He's petting him. What is wrong with you? Oh. Man killed pit bull. Lovely. After it attacked his dog. I keep hearing thuds. Just normal for us here. Oh, Jesus, people. What is wrong with society? Yeah, no words, absolutely. Florida Miss is like a discount Marvel superhero. Absolutely. Yeah, direct you to Kiko Pup is a great one. K-I-K-O-P-U-P. Kiko Pup is an amazing positive reinforcement trainer. Love her. She's been doing it for many, many years. She's awesome. Aside from like, you know, Zach George. Kiko Pup is amazing. I think Training Positive is also a really good channel as well. He has what is it? Sherlock, I think, is his Labrador. He used to have a German Shepherd, a long-haired German Shepherd that has passed away, but he has a new German Shepherd puppy, if anybody knows him. Absolutely, Mark. Yeah, there's Emily from Snake Discovery. I love those guys. They're so sweet. They're an awesome channel. I definitely support them. For anybody who just wants a good laugh, they're really funny. And I'm so glad that they've come so far. Yeah, it's just, oh my gosh. That was just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, but it happens every day. Happens every day. Let's see, at the very least, He did it on the grass. Yeah, that's true, not the concrete. I don't think that I would have walked away. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if that was somebody else's dog, oh my gosh. I mean, that's just insane. Animal abuse at Aberdeen Acres Pet Care. Did I spell that right? Dog abuse balance training. Okay. Oh. I could just tell by just the way this guy looks at this dog, and the dog is just, it's not a good day for this poor little dog. And they have like the crappiest quality, which doesn't help. Depending on the time of year, it could be. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Trying so hard to be patient. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Miss Clark. Have fun with your puppers. Say hi to your puppers, and you guys have fun. And enjoy your nice walk. And I definitely hope to do some more in the future. I'll also be replaying. This video will be available for like replay later on as well. So we're just gonna, I guess, get started on this one. Okay, very nice. Sit. I don't know what he's doing with his mouth or why. Gets his leash. He's got nice music playing in the background. Oh, ow, 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 ow. No, that's not how you teach a down. Okay, so he lured. At least he gives the dog a little bit of pet. May not be reinforcing enough for the dog, though. Is he teaching it to leave it? I don't know what he's doing. Ow. So he's working too fast. If he has to keep doing this and pushing the dog away, he's working too fast on a leave it. I literally just posted a video of me showing my Shiba, how to leave it. He doesn't know what leave the treat means. You're working too fast. No. Jesus, dude! I'm assuming that dog's on a prong collar. I heard a chainy. Your pet doesn't mean squat now, dude. I mean, it's some kind of a spaniel, so of course these hunting dogs have extremely abusive training. Oh my lord! Jesus, dude. Oh my god. That poor thing. I'm not saying this dog's being trained for hunting, but ow! Jeez, dude. Oh. Oh my lord! Yeah, there's just, at least for the video, it's just like, he's just saying down and heel and stuff. Making the dog yelp. God, that poor dog. Ow! Oh my god, dude. Did he post this himself? Is he proud of this? I mean, he's recording it. Oh my god. Oh, this poor dog. Snort because it's frustrated. It's confused. I'm surprised you didn't just go jerk it. See, even all your corrections in the world, dude, is not stopping this dog from wanting to get to that treat. Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Mark's saying that when he got Lucy, she was in the pound. She was, I think, 3 years old. and she'd been there for just, I think a couple of hours. But yeah, now she has very serious laryngeal paralysis, or LARPAR. And yeah, I imagine, I think she used to be a dock diver. Yeah, she was 3. Yeah, poor thing. I wouldn't be surprised at all if she had this kind of training. Or at least, oh my god, dude. He seems like an old military type. Just the way he kind of dresses and looks and carries himself. Dog. I'm so sorry. Ow! The dog yelps with just his foot dragging it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm with you, Mark. It's just... Why don't we look up a cute one real quick so we can, Puppy's playing. Let's look up something cute so that we can... Found guilty of 4 counts of animal abuse. Good! Good. Absolutely. Yeah, what's the cute one you have? This puppy's stalking something. Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness! Chickadee little babies. Oh my goodness! Oh, he can't walk because the jacket's too big. Oh, yes. Oh, there's a chocolate lab puppy. Oh, little baby Lucy. And then we'll look up. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
I know, it looked like my
Who
favorite.
is this? So what's up, everyone? Welcome back.
Oh
to
my
Labs. Today,
gosh.
our beautiful 5 chocolate labs are going to be getting their names. And
So
what's the theme?
tiny.
Then chocolate.
Oh.
So who is this? Let's start with you. This is our beautiful Oh, what color is this? Oh, black. We've got the black color. So this is going to be Reese. Hi, Reese. Hi, Reese. What do you think? You like the best peanut butter chocolate in the world. Reese's Cups.
Oh my
Good.
goodness.
Got that. That's gonna be your name. All right. Well, we've got 1 name. It's time to get 4 more to go.
Look
And
at the
who is this
babies.
little no-collar rascal. Male or female? Oh, this is our only boy. So we have 1 boy and 4 girls in this beautiful little litter. And this guy's name, your name's gonna be, guess what? Hershey. Hershey. Just like Hershey's Kiss. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness, these guys are so stinking cute. Hershey, it's a
Oh, look at that little blob.
You're gonna have a ton of fun. Come here, Hershey. Come here. Come here, Hershey. We're gonna have to work on that. Nice, sweet.
They're so cute.
Shy today? Yeah, it's okay.
And training.
You're so stinking cute. You're so rambunctious.
Chica.
So this is gonna be our.
Oh my goodness.
I've got treats.
I've got treats.
I've got a dog.
I've got a dog.
Chica, come here. Chica, come. Chica, come. No. Chica.
Aww.
Good girl.
See, they didn't.
She is.
They didn't need to use prong collars, any of that nonsense.
The doctor's here.
Guinea pig.
The doctor will see you now.
Chica, come. Chica, come. Chica, sit.
Are you a little freaked out,
Stay.
bud?
So. Marshall has been. Listen, he's very
Oh.
with fire. What's next?
Oh, she's so
He
sweet.
is very attentive. Very.
I love it.
They haven't built it yet.
Oh, Lord.
I want to win. Who are you looking at, Amy?
The whole rigmarole. Chica, up. Chica, come here. No, Chica.
Oh,
Okay, sit.
she's
Paw.
so sweet.
Other paw. Other paw.
She's like, no, I know
Paw.
this one.
Good. Up. Good. Well, okay, all right. Good. Up, up. Chica, up.
She's like, no, it's too much.
Up. Good. Good girl. Okay, now sit. 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 Down. Down. Good.
Oh,
Okay.
she's so sweet.
Good. Very good. You get a treat for
Spencer,
that.
come here.
You
Spencer.
very
He's like,
good.
no, he has food.
Where's Amy?
Oh my goodness.
Where's Amy? I'm not. Oh, I know. She thinks I'm Amy now.
Guinea pig. Guinea pig.
We got dog
Did I spell
food,
that right?
so
I did not.
that's gonna happen.
Oh, pop coming. Popcorning.
Ah, this is real. The demons.
Compilation. Oh, how cute. Henry, that's awesome. I'm so glad that they were, rescues. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, both Zeus and Lucy for Mark were actually rescues. Thank you, Coogie. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy them. Oh my goodness. Oh, the baby. Oh, she left her little babies. Oh my goodness. They remind me of my ferret. Oh, I've never seen little baby guinea pigs. They look kind of like chinchillas. Oh my goodness. Extreme happiness. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I didn't realize that Zeus and Lucy were the same age when you got them, separately. That's so cute. Yeah, 3 is a good age for the babies. Oh my goodness, look at those babies. Gotta clean those babies. Oh, I love the noise that little piggies make. So cute. Oh my goodness. Go, little one. That is adorable. Oh my goodness, they're so happy. That's like when Hermes Dukes when he's excited. Oh my goodness. I know Lucy and Zeus, I'm sure, would have been adorable as little puppies. Little fat squishy blobs. Oh my goodness. I know, I just love little puppies. I think I've decided that I can, I have enough patience and energy now to save myself for one more puppy. And then after that, I hope to be able to adopt like older dogs. Because I know raising a puppy is just so much work, but I can save it for one more. I think I'm young enough I can do that. Kittens, I have endless energy to raise as many kittens as possible. Wow, that little guy jumped high. I didn't realize they could jump that high. Go, little ones. They're so cute. I love them. You fell asleep. Sat up in our garden. Oh, another adorable. Oh my goodness. Very excited baby guinea pig. Weeking. Oh, is that what the name of the noise they make is called? Weeking. How cute. Excited baby guinea pig. Weeking loudly. How cute. Oh. chocolate chips, absolutely. That mom's running away from her responsibilities. How cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So is the weaking like out of excitement? I imagine that they have different reasons they make that noise. Like, are they nervous? My first instinct would be that they're like nervous, but I've also heard people say that they do it when they're just trying to get your attention. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, absolutely. We gotta hear those little beaks. Little babies. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so tiny. Compared to the size of that hand. Hi, little ones. Oh, little babies. Oh. It's like, oh, what's this? It's so tiny. Its whole foot just rests on one little key. Oh my god, it's so itty bitty. That's adorable. Oh, excitement situation. Oh, it depends on the situation, like how they scream. Well, hang on. How they scream at their owners with excitement when they get their veggies, or they scream at other piggies to leave them alone. That's true. That sounds about right. We can look up ferret happy noise. Hi, little boy. Oh my goodness. These guys are a little quiet. Little Duking. Oh my goodness, you're so happy to have a towel. They look like chicken nuggets with little legs. I know they do, they're adorable. Oh my goodness, babies. That's what they do with everything ever. If there's anything in front of them, they just try to push it off the edge. Or this is a good one here. Little chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness. Get him, little one.
Get in there. Stop
Get him.
He like smacks him out.
Hammy Boy V2. New and improved. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's Hermes, 100%. He's trying to get, when he tries to get Adonis to play, and Adonis is just like, dude, go away. Hammy V2. Oh, Hammy Boy.
Oh, now he's out the beanbag.
V2.
Go get him, Rory. Go get him.
Look out for the new and improved. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness, chunkers. The chunkers. Oh my goodness. So cute. Well, I guess we've been at it for a couple hours now. I guess that will be a good we can end it on this little guy. Oh, this Hammy is not a boy by any means. How cute. Awesome. All right, well, I guess we will end it here. I don't know where we want to look. I guess we can look here. Maybe we'll go back here. I don't know. We'll go here. I guess we will. Yeah, we will end it here. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by, for the comments, for all the goodies, and you know, the fun time. I had a lot of fun today, and I definitely look forward to doing another one in the future. You know, well, maybe I can try to have a couple of scheduled streams a month, at least once a month. I would hope to. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll be uploading a bunch of videos that I've had on my either requests or just some that I found to be very interesting. I'll go over a whole video of Beckman with the Sheba and some others, Upstate K9 or Tom Davis, and whatnot. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, Mark and Paige and Sweet Lucy and Zeus. Yeah, so glad that you guys were able to stop in. So thanks for chilling. Appreciate it. Better. Sounds good. Nice chill evening stream. We can do that. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it again. And until next time, stay positive. All right, now let's see if I know how to end this. Do.